Hi everybody, it is day 15 of Vlogmas and gosh, we're over halfway done, 3/4 done. Anyways, you do the math. Vlogmas, if you're new here, is something that creators do on YouTube once a year. It's called Merry Vlogmas from December 1st through December 25th, where no matter what their content schedule is, whether it's once a month, once a week, twice a week, we put out content once a day. And hi, my name's Amy. I am converting my 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid to a no-build camping car home. So let's go ahead and get started for today. All right, y'all, I am feeling much better than yesterday. Thank you so much for your kind words. I just have a little bit of that migraine hangover, but knock on wood, I don't have any nausea. I haven't really tried reading, but that's okay. You know, I'm reading your comments here and there, and that's about it, because that's just, it brings it back. Well, you may notice I am sitting comfortably and leaning on something here. Today, I wanted to come out and, well, I'm very visual, first of all. And one of the things I like about a no build, and I was so set on a different vehicle and doing a build and all this. But once I found out about no builds, it really intrigued me that you can do all these different configurations a million times before the first time you even go out in your rig. And then, you know, as you find out how you are going to travel and live, then you can change it and anytime you want. So that was really appealing to me. I've showed you my bed, and y'all, I've had several people comment, where did I get the bed? I got it on Amazon, and I've sent people commented with the link, but I am, thank you, putting it in the description. I'll put it in the description of every video, because a lot of people have been asking about it. And it was something that, again, myself, I had a total different idea. The one thing I was going to build at first was going to be a bed platform, but then I saw this and I was like, oh my God, I really want this. So I'll include that, and then any other thing that I really like or that you really ask about. I mean, hopefully I like everything that I have, but some things that I've purchased, whether it was for my previous rig or this and I didn't like it, you're not going to see it. Okay. I'm not going to put a link for it. If you really want it, if I have something, because you haven't seen what didn't work out yet, but if I do along the way and I don't like it, I'm still going to give you the link, but I will tell you why I don't use it, or the pros and the cons, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, I think. But, you know, I ramble. So I purchased the Bodega fridge freezer combination. And now that we've got the whole floor thing situated and I have my bed in, I've been kind of playing with it and moving it around to see where I'd like it, where I think I'd like it for now. Okay, so here we have it, and I have my bed out and I'm sitting on it. It is the perfect height at 6 inches thick, and it's a nice firm but soft at the same time. I don't know how to describe that, but material. It's going to be great to sit on and to cook and what have you. So I was trying out first the cooler positioned here. There is a 12 volt outlet here. It does take 12 volt or just the regular plug, both of which the car has, and my solar generator. So one of the things I liked about this was the color. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the color. But it is important, right? It's gonna be in my house. So unless, I was gonna save a whole lot, which I did get it on sale, but I would not have chosen a color that I really didn't like. Okay, it was important for me to be able to fit enough food in it, and this is 45, 42, 45. They have like a 30 something, a 40 something, and a 50 something. And I will put this in the comments because I keep forgetting. I know that my fridge that I had in my teardrop trailer was 32, I think. And I wanted to have enough space that if I was somewhere where either A, I was going to be boondocking for a while, or B, there's some really cool, fun places that are touristy and everything is really expensive. I wanted to be able to have enough of the staples. I also like the fact that you can set the doors to open either way. I guess to my understanding, it can be either side can be fridge or freezer. This will be the freezer. I don't need as much frozen food. Maybe you're different. And then this will be the fridge area. I still have the box with the cords in there because I won't be plugging it up until probably 2 days before I depart on my first trip. It's got the little drink holders, which are nice, and I thought that would be cool to have towards the back. So if I want to flip the bed around and open up the hatch and sit and just look outside, that would be great. Maybe I might cook something and just want the drinks right here. It can also be a bedside table, and I can put it lengthways or horizontal. So I've just been in here moving it every which way. And I will say this carpet lets it slide really easy. And I know it's empty, but still, I mean, it has a compressor, it is a freezer and refrigerator. So it's not the lightest thing. It's not extremely heavy, but it's not light either. And it just slides really easily. Which, I mean, maybe when it's full, it's not going anywhere, I don't think, when I drive. But that's something else to think about once we get closer to actually taking a trip. But it's a really good height. So if I wanted to cook on it, that's perfect. Perfect, which also tells me it's just about the same height as my cup holders, maybe just a little higher. That will be a perfect height for me as I'm looking for furniture, which I will do during the week. To avoid the holiday chaos, right? But it was important for me to get a feel and before I get anything else in here furniture-wise, besides what I've purchased, which is the toilet. That's about it. And my solar charger. Yeah, so this is what I got. Tell me what you have. Do you like the fridge freezer? If you're looking to purchase, what do you think you're going to want? And actually, more importantly, because I learned a lot when I was in my other rig. And I think that when you do this lifestyle, and whether you're full-time, part-time, but when you live in a vehicle or whether that's a pull-behind RV like I had, you really learn what you thought you needed, what you didn't actually use as much as you thought, even though at the time that's what you really wanted. let me know that. Like, hey, you know, I did this and I thought to save space, I would have a much smaller fridge or with Go the freezer, but it actually turned out I needed a larger, or I got the larger and it actually turned out I needed the smaller. I'd love to know the whys and why nots, like what worked, what didn't work, what was okay, because I think that helps us all in the long run. And I hope I can do that for you, because I'm always going to show you, tell you, keep it real, let you know how it is, what works, what doesn't work. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up for today. Vlogmas day 14. Keeping it real, you know, I cannot remember. And I said it over to myself several times before I came out here, but you know, it is what it is. But I think it's day 14. It's very cloudy here, as you can probably see. We're getting some rain. I love the cold weather, though. I'm one of those, yes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your comments and your likes. It really helps small creators like me. Thank you for your shares. And if you're liking this content, or you are in the process of building a van or another vehicle to live in, if you want to see how mine turns out, and if you want to follow Savannah Moon and I on my journey, then I invite you to subscribe. Peace. I love you all, and I'll see you on the road.